Hey everybody, Vanessa here, and I just wanted to take a second and share an idea that I had today and an experiment that I may or may not do. So I'm in Shavasana in yoga. That's the end of the yoga class where you kind of just lay there. But your mind, for me, Shavasana is like a time of great clarity. So after I've done yoga, my mind slows down, it's clear, my thoughts are gone. It's often a time when I can see my truth, if you will. For some people, they meditate, they pray, but it's really when I'm tuned into like what I know is right. So the overwhelming thought that kept coming back to me in Shavasana today was this idea of conscious living and this idea of living a pure or purer life. I should say pure because I don't think I live a pure life now, but I live a healthy lifestyle, but it was really this idea of like how or what kind of impact would making changes in your life that were for the better, for your health, for your well-being, both physically, mentally, spiritually, what impact would that have? And like, I know the answer. I know that if I could let go of some things and change some things, I know that I would open the door for like great, great things, even greater things. I have a wonderful life now and I live a healthy lifestyle now, but I know it could all be kicked up a notch. So that was the thought that kept coming back to me in Shavasana. And it was initially I was thinking actually about green juice. I was thinking how my body was craving something really healthy and good. And I thought, oh, I need to finally get that juicer I've been talking about getting for ages. And then it kind of went to, well, why haven't you done so many things that you've been saying you're going to do? Whether it's a juicer, whether it's changing a pattern or a habit that's not the best for you. And how are you limiting yourself, Vanessa, by not doing these things? Like if you just start doing them, you could see how the benefit you would see the benefit you could reap from it. And it's almost like I'm holding back for whatever reason, whatever the excuse is, whether, oh, it's too expensive to buy all organic all the time, or it's too much of an inconvenience to do this. Or I've been saying I'm going to like I've taught Aria's dad, my daughter's dad, yoga here and there. And he loves it and he wants to be doing it more, but he has a really tough schedule and it would require like getting up early in the morning to do it. And I've put that off. But I like, how much would it benefit me too to be getting up super early in the morning and starting the day off with yoga? And I know it would change his life. He's already made that clear to me that he sees the benefit and feels the benefit of doing yoga already. So, why am I letting my lazy self and my sleep limit me there? That's just one example, but it's really this like, how could these little changes you make in your life create a huge impact? I know they would. I know they would. I don't know. I know it's my own laziness or comfortableness that stops me from doing it. But I know in the end it would be like phenomenal for me. So that's what kept coming back to me. And why don't you just make this change? And maybe I'm doing this video to keep me accountable, even though it kind of scares me because it was a year of purity kept coming back. Do this for a year and see how your life changes. But then I thought, well, maybe it could be a month. Maybe it could be a week. Maybe it could be just a couple days. But I really think it could just be small changes initially. It doesn't have to be any huge thing because I don't think that's realistic. So I'll keep you posted on that. And it's funny, I'll just share quickly. Like there were a couple things leading up to this that kind of solidified it. But this has been a theme that's come to me before, and I kind of just push to the side, or make small changes here and there. But I know there's much more I can do. But it's really this getting back to the basics, getting back to the beginning, getting back to what's truly important, and getting away from all the crap in every way in your life or in my life. And the back to the basics was, of course, the thing that was reiterated by the yoga teacher in the class today. It was like this idea of getting back to the beginning of your practice. So focusing on the pose, even though it was like an advanced vinyasa class, it was still like being very conscious of the pose, the position, like a beginner would be, and not getting too ahead of yourself and whatever. But to kick it off this morning too, Aria got me thinking, my daughter, about just the joy of being a child, and how we as adults, like, we lose that. And like, why do we lose that? Like, if only we could bring that back into our life a little bit more each day. Like, how great would that shift in perspective be? And it was really because we were passing the store and I said, oh, we have to go shopping later, like food shopping. And she got so excited about that idea because she got to go in the shopping cart. So, and I thought to myself, damn, if only I could be like that about the everyday things or the things that are arduous or whatever else. If only we could be more like kids. If only we could be simpler. If only we could live, or I could live a life that I know, make choices that I know are the best for me, instead of kind of compromising and doing things half-assed here and there. And not letting, not making excuses, not letting fear, not letting money, not letting anything like get in the way of that. So that's the experiment. We'll see how it goes. And it might just be, a couple small things each day, and I'll record back to you and I'll let you know. All right, so that's that. We'll see how it goes.